We got Biggie Dan Johnson.
That day.
He said, "Do you feel Chris Jericho was pushing AJ too much? Telling the crowd to chant for him." So I guess more or less, wording into whether we're getting him shoved down our throat. I don't really think that's going. I think Jericho's doing it perfectly, putting him over. I mean, he's already red hot, but Jericho's being such a good heel. It's not like somebody randomly turning heel to get this guy over. I mean, he's doing his thing to get, your fair weather fans, your diehard fans, your indie fans. They don't like him right now. People in his own country.
Even the Canadian fans, don't like him.
It's good. They're doing the right thing. So
you said, do you think he's pushing him too hard?
Is he pushing too hard to get the fan? Is he pushing his feud too hard?
Oh no, I don't, because he played the face dynamic and then they tagged together and he went heel. They said the whole heel thing changed the whole dynamic of the situation. And the thing with AJ Styles is you still have to introduce him to people, because people don't always know who AJ Styles is, because he was in TNA and
similar to like you mentioned with Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
He's not that familiar yet. We just assume people know.
Yeah, they haven't shown any vignettes about his work prior, so people don't know who he is.
Right.
So teaming with like I said last week, teaming with Jericho can get this guy over, and getting wins over Jericho can get this guy over, because arguably this guy's the best in-ring worker in the company.
Yeah, probably.
So working with Jericho it's not killing AJ, it's putting him over so AJ can go into bigger things and hopefully win the world title by the end of the year. Because I actually think he'll be the one to win the U.S. title.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Ryback beats Kalisto, and I think he'll get into a program with Ryback and then take that from him and give it some kind of significance.
I'm cool with that if they do that. I wouldn't mind seeing him beat Ryberg.
And then the shovel comes back.
Yeah. My answer to this question, thank you, Dan, for the question. We appreciate it. My answer is no, I don't think he's pushing it too hard. I think Jericho, probably the veteran that he is, knows. We don't have a lot of heels that people hate. They have too many heels that people think are kind of cool. Like the Wyatts have kind of been in that spot where people like them. You can't, I don't know, they're not full-fledged heel. Like, I think Jericho knows that if I'm going to be a heel, that's the heel I'm going to be. I'm going to be the guy you hate. And he's doing everything he can to be hated. He got hated by his own country, which loves him. He got rooted against the real Americans in Canada at Roadblock. And also, I think the whole pushing for the chanting of AJ Styles. And again, this just could be me. I really appreciate story probably more than anything else. And I think this pushes the idea of he's just obsessed with this idea, his own ego of you guys like this guy more than me, and he just can't get over it. So I think it's a good touch actually to the story. Thank you again, Dan. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dan. Yeah, Jericho's doing his job. He's doing it well.
He is. He's like I said, a hated heel.
I got guys I work with that I appreciate Jericho. He's one of my favorite all time guys, and there are guys that he's getting under their skin. I mean, I get into work, and he's like,
it's not
you
really
what he did last night?
Yeah.
I can't stand him. I'm just like, what do you mean? I'm like, do you know how good he is? Like, he's terrible. Do you know how angry he has you right now? He's awesome.
Yeah.
That goes back to me growing up as a kid. I was a big Hardy Boys mark, and Edge and Christian will always beat the Hardys over and over again. And you look back, I'll be so pissed, but you look back at it like, wow, that was so good.
Yeah. Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah. And then another thing, we love Kevin Owens so much, and he can be evil too, but we just eat it up and love it.
Right. Yeah, there's a segment of the fan base that we appreciate everything he does because he's so good at being that.
Oh, Kevin Owens, he was amazing last night commentary. What he said, this isn't NXT, this is the Kevin Owens show.
The Kevin Owens show, the road to KO Mania. He does a great job of putting himself over.